This video is an example of what happens when you wait till everyone's gone to bed so you can have some quiet while you're shooting, but no one to tell you that you've cut your head off in all your shots. Luckily, the information should still be good, should tell you how to make some nice salt dough ornaments, so enjoy. Hey everybody, Mr. Hatton again, back in my kitchen with another craft activity. Today we're going to be making salt dough ornaments. Salt dough just takes 3 ingredients: flour, salt, and warm water. And then you'll need a mixing bowl. You can use a spoon to mix it, or you can just use your hands to mix it, like I'm probably going to do. And then once you've shaped your ornaments, you'll need to put them onto a baking tray. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I've got 1 cup of flour, and I've got half a cup of salt. And you can double this recipe if you need to, or cut it in half if you need to, depending on what you want to be doing. And I've got half a cup of warm water, and I'm not going to add it all at once. I'm just going to slowly add some and mix it in until it starts coming together. I might need it all, I might not. Got a lot on that one. Try to get this mixed in. Let me get a little bit of club hand going on here. I can definitely feel it starting to come together as I get this dry flour and salt mixed in. Alright, my dough has come together, and at this point you've got a couple choices you can make. You can roll out your dough with a rolling pin, like I've done with a good chunk of mine, and take your favorite cookie cutters, like I got a candy cane here, a snowman, Christmas tree, or even a Chewbacca, and you can cut out the shape that you want. Depending on what your shape is, you're going to want to shoot for around 1/4 inch thick. You don't want too thin, it'll be too brittle, but you don't want too thick, it'll take a while to dry out. So we can just cut down and peel away our shape and lay it out on our cookie sheet to start drying a little bit. Now if we want to make these Christmas ornaments, we need to have a way of hanging them from the tree. So again, we got a couple choices. We can take something that would put a hole through near the top, like a straw, and you can tie some ribbon through it, or you can take a paper clip and insert it into the dough near the top, and that'll give you a place to attach your metal Christmas tree hooks. So I'm going to try a Chewbacca quick. I got to put the indents on it. Oh, he's sticking a little bit on me. Well, that can happen. The good news is we can bring that all back together and roll out another one if we need to. Let me try again here. And if you want to reduce the possibility of this happening, you can put just a teeny bit of flour on your board, which I neglected to do when I rolled this out. And that'll make it a little bit better. We'll get our chewy on there. Now your other option besides cookie cutters is you can make any 3D shape that you can possibly think of. Easiest one, the one that I'm going to show you now, is to make a snowman. We just make 3 balls. Each one getting a little bit smaller. And we're actually going to build it on the ground. Doesn't have to be perfect, just whatever you want it to be. So we're actually going to take a little bit off of that. So I've got my snowman and I'm going to lay him out to dry. Now the great stuff about this is after it's dried, it paints up really easy. Mostly with acrylic paints I've found have worked really well. So you can create even just a flat almost dish, and you can decorate it however you want with paints later on. So once we've got all our shapes made up that we want to turn into ornaments, we can let this sit out overnight again to start drying it, and then we're going to put it in the oven probably at 200 degrees or about as low as your oven can go for an hour and a half to 2 hours to get just that final bit of moisture out of it. And then you'll have a nice solid ornament that you're ready to paint and finish. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Thanks. So I wanted to show you a couple of things I came up with for shapes. I ended up re-rolling my dough a little bit thicker, closer to a 1/4 inch thick for the cutouts with my snowman and my Chewbacca, and I went for a kind of a Christmas star in relief. And I've got kind of a 3D snowman and trying to do a 3D scout, and we'll see how that turns out. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with.